You like the thumbnails? You like the I need to shoot more. I need to make more. I did that in like 15 minutes at the very beginning of this channel. I think it's time for some thumbnail upgrades. Maybe I'll do that this weekend. As we've got people piling in here, first of all, hello to everyone. I hope you guys have all been good. Artie goal, Nazar goal. Bedsy need Burt PP so he can tie. Okay, so Connor McDuffie, who literally nailed the Donato prop last game, has spoken, and he said he likes Bertuzzi anytime. So, and honestly, I don't hate Bertuzzi anytime. You know he's going to be on PP1 again. He's on the second line. I would like it even more. I would love Bertuzzi anytime if he was still on that first line with Berkey and Bedard. But they've got him with Moore and Nazar, which honestly it could work. I mean, do we just run it back with the Blackhawks money line? That's what I think I'll go Burt goal. My gut said Nazar. My gut says Nazar, but I don't want to bet all these goal scorers, all these point scorers, and have it be a low scoring ass game. That is what Connor Duffy said. He said the under. I'm not going to lie, I don't want to bet under 5.5. Normally, I think it's a great bet. I just don't want to be on a live stream where I'm supposed to be getting hyped up for my team to score and then have US dollars on the under. It is a Nazar game, dude. Dude, it is. Will DeCaro just told me he thinks it's a Nazar game. Oh, chat. Chat, what am I doing? I withdrew all the money I won on it's Thursday. It was on Tuesday. Was that the game? Monday? Was the game on Monday? When was the last game, guys? Tuesday? I don't know. Won a lot of money. The parlay hit and the Blackhawks money line hit. And the money line hit. So I might just deposit all the money that I withdrew just so I can have more bets. Oh, dude. Yeah, and I think I need to start putting a couple bucks on Artie Levshunov goal. Oh, it just went from plus 1,100 to plus 1,000. Everybody's betting Artie goal. I'll put $2.50 on Artie goal. Just to have my bases covered. That's what Will said. Oh my gosh. Yes, Lo. Yes. Bert is indeed back. What's up? How's everyone doing? I got to get these bets in. Wise men say only fools rush in. But Sorry, guys, I'm busy. Can't you guys tell I'm busy right now? Maybe I should just pull up FanDuel on the screen. That's more engaging. Is that legal? I should find out if that's legal or not. If it is legal, I should make that the start of every stream. Is just pulling up the old FanDuel and cooking. But that might not be legal. So I don't know. It's got to be, right? You can, if you can advertise for it, you can definitely do it. All right. I'm putting 25 on the money line. They need this win. They need this win. I'm putting 25 on the money line because they need it. Because it's a must-have. Okay. Full unit on the money line. Full unit on the money line for Mr. Lee. Gosh. And am I just trying to sniff out the goal scorers? Am I just sniffing out goal scorers? Dude, I can't believe... Dude, they Connor Bedard's price for a goal is plus 145. Are we going to get to a point in our lives where Connor Bedard is no longer plus money to score a goal? Also, why is my chat on OBS showing all of your ats? It's bothering me. It's bothering me. No D-Gen picks tonight. John, I think I'm going to take Bertuzzi to score, and I'm going to separate bets. Bertuzzi to score and Nazar to score. One of them eating tonight. One of them's eating tonight. Guys, I'm so conflicted. I might just take Nazar point. It's minus 125. I might just put like a unit on Nazar point. That's what I'm going to do. Oh, man, this could go so bad if they just get shut out. If they lose 2-0. Nazar's due. I agree. Nazar's due. I just put $20 on him to get a point. What would be perfect for me is he passes the puck to Tyler Bertuzzi. They're on the second line together. Tyler Bertuzzi scores a goal. I hit both. What do we need to discuss? I think during first intermission we're pulling up the standings and just having a heart-to-heart and a deep conversation about where we're at and what's going on in the West. That's like a Politico article. What's going on in the West? But when I say it, it means something different. Evening all, hoping for a revenge game. Dude, we need to beat these guys up. You should be cracking me. We need to beat these guys. For some reason, they've had our number. For some reason, I should check out what the head-to-head is on ESPN. I feel like we're like 0-5 against them in the past, 2 years. I'm checking the head-to-head. Do they not show head-to-head on ESPN anymore? It's just last 5. It's kind of stupid. I'm going to drink beer. Nice. Sounds delicious. Is Nazar going to be streaky or solid? He's going to be fine. He got hurt. It's not like he like went so many games without contributing. I think he's had points in his last 2 games since he's been back from injury, right? Yeah. He's gotten primary assists. He's gotten a primary assist in both of the games since he's been back from injury. It was like he had like 1 game, or he had 2 games that were kind of like and then he gets injured and then he comes back and he's back on the board. So Nazar's going to be just fine. Decisive blowout. Yeah, I would love to pound these guys in. Give me like a vintage like 5-2 win. Bedard, couple points. Bertuzzi and Nazar for my own gain. My D-bag if I bring cranberry Sprite to my potluck at work. No, it's fire, dude. Cranberry Sprite is elite for damn. I might have to have some cranberry Sprite at Thanksgiving this year. That sounds gas. Kraken has our number, sadly. How somehow we stink. Yeah, it makes no sense. Anthem. Oh, say, can you see? Oh. I see what you're asking, John. You're asking if that's the only thing you bring if you're a D-bag. Yeah, I feel like with like Friendsgivings, like nobody actually makes like a meal. Everyone just brings like cutlery. When it's like everyone brings something for a potluck, I feel like you end up with a ton of cutlery and like 4 salads. You have like 4 salads, cutlery, and a couple drinks and a couple bevs. I be pulling up to the Friendsgiving with a honey roasted ham. I make the best ham in the world with a mustard binder, like a sweet and spicy ham. Very delicious. Maybe I'll make a video. Maybe I started a cooking channel, and my first video is making ham. Sipping Bullet whiskey. Nice. Ripping the 420 vape. LFG Hawks. Damn, sounds like a perfect night to me. Fallout with Chicago Hockey Radio? No, not really. Just I made the decision last year. My final like month and a half on the show, I already knew I was going to be leaving. It just made so much more sense for me to start my own thing if I was going to be putting such an absurd amount of work into doing this. It just made more sense for me to start my own page and have creative control over it. So it's what I did. And then I think after I left, it just, I don't know. I guess that would be a question for them. But no. I mean, I've collabed with Justin and stuff. Justin's my guy. Raven, the producer, edits my videos when he can, so I made a turkey for Friendsgiving. See, there you go, Lo. Someone's got to carry the boats. Right after Thanksgiving, it's Big C season. Yes, it is Big C season. Dude, this is messing me up with the ats because why is it showing ats in chat? How do I change that? Why can't I see your guys' names? We're about to get underway. Wise men say... I need everyone. Only fools rush in. But I can't help falling in love with you. It's a big one tonight. Big one tonight. These guys are right behind us in the standings. I told you in that video, these guys are right behind us, nipping at our heels. They want our wild card spot. We're taking that wild card spot and never giving it back. Let's go. Up now. Up now. We're about to be underway. Dial in. Dial in. Nazar line out to start for Jeff Blashill. Nazar, Moore, and Bertuzzi. Gotta love it, man. Gotta love it. Dude, I need to watch that Andy Francis interview again. I should have Andy on this channel. I should have him on. He'd come on if I asked him. I haven't interviewed anyone. I haven't done any collabs yet, except for with Justin when we did the stream and the post game together. But I'm sure Andy would come on. I need to start bringing people on, I think. I just like just being by myself so much more. I just like being alone in my room. I didn't mean for it to sound inappropriate. I meant it to sound like I was a loser. All right, nice. Good play by Ryan Green to intercept that in the neutral zone. Burakovsky tries to carry it into the Seattle zone. Notably, his old team. Oh, turnover! That was almost close. 98 tried to set up Burakovsky in the slot. Puck didn't quite get to him, but it was close. Here's Burakovsky now behind their net. Throws it back to the point. Here's Artie Levshinov over to Kaiser. Kaiser back to Artie. Scott Powers, writer for The Athletic, wrote an article. It was like an interview with Wyatt Kaiser, and he talked about playing with Artie. And he said, what did he say? He called them like Artie moments or something. But he's like, I love it. I think it's fun. Uh-oh. Seattle's in here. Nice stick from Louis Crevier. I think deflected that wide. By the way, this third line is solid here. I like this third line. Mikheyev, Tavo, and Donato. Solid. That's a solid third line. And Dickinson's still not ready to go, so he's not in tonight. Fourth line is Lafferty and Doc, I believe. Lafferty, Doc. It's always good to have someone to bounce off of. Yeah, it is. It is. I do miss doing that for the post games. I think Justin and I should start every once in a while doing post games together and just like collabing them, because I didn't realize you can collab on YouTube. Just because I like bouncing off with people. I like Justin starts talking about things and then I think of something from the game while he's talking, you know? I miss that. But I also should hit up, like, good guests. Like, I could, now that, like, oh, Bedard was in there. Oh, that was so close. Oh, gosh, Montour just drove that thing to the hole. Good work from Kaiser here in the corner. Rinzel gets dispossessed. Nazar plays it up for Moore. Moore's going to use that speed. Jeez, dude. He is quick, isn't he? Cuts back. Oh, tries to get it to Nazar. Doesn't reach. Bertuzzi now in the corner. Oh, Nazar got a tip of that on net. That was close. Headed home from yoga. Should be on any minute. Whole guy fan pulling up. Bert dumps it in. Nazar there. Dispossesses. Blast from the point. Ooh, Bertuzzi's in the crease. Sitting down right now. You got to get up, buddy. Grzelcyk to Burakovsky. Levshinov now. Grzelcyk fans on the attempted shot from the point. Still gets it into the corner, though. Here's Burakovsky behind the net. A lot of pressure here from the Blackhawks. This is good. Burakovsky can't find a pass there. Seattle's going to get it out. Who's in net for Seattle? I need to do a better job of my pre-show notes, I think. I think I need to come strapped with lineups and stuff. Oh, tight angle shot there. Saved by Knight. Knight plays it behind his net. Tries to get it to Green. Doesn't quite get there. Puck goes all the way out to the neutral zone, though. What's up? What's up? How are you? Welcome, welcome. You heard a rumor the Hawks were going to wear black jerseys this game? Decord's in? Okay. Thank you. Black alternates coming. Dude, I'm so excited for the black alternates. Those will be sweet to see them in. I feel like that's not something you do at home, though. Here's Kaiser. He's got some space. Ooh. Right into the bread basket of Decord. Was that the first whistle of the game? Did we just go 5 minutes without a whistle? That felt like a long time. Some people got them shipped on accident. They need to reach out to me. Okay? Reach out to me. Get me a black alternate. I'll be a mouthpiece for the organization, and I'll never criticize them ever again. Dude, if CHSN wants to give me money, I'll never slander CHSN ever again. Just so you know, I can be bought. I will not stay true to myself if monetary gain is involved. I'm cheap. I'm cheap, to be honest with you. So if it starts seeming like I'm a propaganda, you know, just know I've been compromised, all right? I'm letting you guys know that now. I didn't start the clock. Jeez, dude. Decord's had to work early on in this one. Hasn't he? Wise men say. That was a good look for Tavo, too. Tavo, all Swedish. Kaiser would be dangerous if he can learn to shoot from the edges instead of the logo. Yeah, I think he can continue to develop some offensive tools if he could, get a better shot. He looks for, like, nice cross-seam passes a lot, but I think he just needs to have more, like, his skating's so good, he needs to have more confidence in himself. Like, you can get yourself in these positions. But yeah, I think he could benefit from some shooting ability. Hawks looking sharp so far. I agree. They've looked good. Here's Vlasic in the corner. Dishes it off to Green. Uh-oh, that's not where we play with it, fellas. All right. Hawks get it out. Vlasic carries. He's just going to chip it in. Hawks go for a change. Good skating tonight. You need to expand your Elvis repertoire. No, that's just my song. That's just my song. It's not for Elvis. Although Devil Dogs, great Chicago hot dog place. They have this Elvis burger, this Elvis slider. That's the best thing in the world. Peanut butter and sriracha on a cheeseburger. Don't knock it till you try it. That is my Elvis repertoire. It's that one song and then the Elvis burger from Devil Dogs. And Austin Butler. I haven't seen that movie yet, actually. The Elvis movie. Didn't he pass away because he was, like, constipated? He was, like, couldn't poop? Sorry, we're back to talking about the game. Kaiser intercepts. Bedard's going to jump onto it in the neutral zone. Oh, tries to make a move. Gets shouldered off the puck, though. You saw that. He went right in between the guy's stick and his skates. That would have been nice. Oh, my gosh. Dude, this is what I'm talking about. This Seattle team, they suck, dude. These guys are just, like, falling over and shit, turning the puck over. Like, we should crush this team. The Chicago Blackhawks in 2025 are so much better than the Seattle Kraken. So much more talent. Please, just run through these guys. OD, most likely, yeah. Have you been to Superdog? Yeah, I've been to Superdog several times. It was like, that's one of the spots with a couple of my friends. Oh, Donato picks up here. Oh, I thought Hawks were maybe going to be in. They're not. Superdog doesn't move me, man. Superdog doesn't move me. It's fine. They're good. They're not the best. Like, people are like, oh, Superdog is like, dude, I'd rather have Devil Dogs over Superdog. And also, I'm going to be honest, I've never had Gene and Jude's. Because, I mean, that shit's not even in Chicago. Neither is Superdog, I guess. But I still need to get to, I can't believe I've never had Gene and Jude's. I used to be such a Chicago dog connoisseur. There's just not enough protein in hot dogs, so I don't munch on them that consistently anymore. There's not enough gains in a hot dog. I didn't know that about Elvis. Well, yeah, all right. Hawks love getting caught in the neutral zone against the Kraken. What's up, Andy? Superdog's kind of mid, I agree. My favorite Jelly Belly combo is jalapeno jelly bean and the peanut butter one. Yeah, I don't know. You might have to get locked up. That might be jail time for that comment. The jalapeno jelly bean. No, I'm just kidding. I'm giving you a hard time. I will say, my coworker yesterday. So normally in the mornings, one of the cooks, like one of the prep cooks or one of like the back of house managers makes a family meal for everybody at the restaurant, right? And normally it's extremely delicious. Like we're getting treated. Like I get some of the best food I've ever had, and it's just like a little like just throwaway snacks that they're making. Anyway, it's amazing. It's the best. Honestly, one of the best parts of my day is my staff meal at work. Anyway, I digress. Yesterday, this kid, one of my coworkers, he made some like orzo, this like orzo pasta that was like really tasty. And he's like, oh, I'm making sausages. And I'm like, hell yeah. And he's like, s'mores sausages. And I thought he was doing a bit. And because this kid's always sarcastic with me all the time. We just talk shit all day. And I was like, dude, I'm going to be honest with you. If I bite into a sausage and there's marshmallows and chocolate in it, I'm going to fight someone. Like, I'm going to probably start hitting you. And he was like, dude, you're about to fight someone. And he kept like acting sarcastic. Bro genuinely made s'mores sausages. It was like he made like a cranberry and orange sausage, and then he made s'mores sausages. They were pretty diabolical. Honestly, it wasn't that bad. Like, I ate 3 of them, not 3 whole sausages, but like 3 whole pieces. I was really hungry, so I was like, honestly, kind of decent. But he should still be in jail for that. And I wouldn't like ever order that. You know, I would never be like, you know what, I'm in the mood for a s'mores bratwurst. But I can say that I've tried one now, so that's cool. That's cool. Ultimate gains meal is chicken breasts fried in chocolate protein shake mix. Yeah, that's jail time, brother. 10-4, we got the guy. His name is Gecko of Death. His girlfriend's name is Elsie. Please make sure we arrest him. All right. We're back underway. Here's Matty Beniers behind the Blackhawks net. He's going to carry back to the point. Nice stick there from Akayev. Forces a turnover. Alex Vlasic carry. Dude, how good has Alex Vlasic been the past couple games, by the way? He's been so noticeable, and he's been carrying the puck up a lot, too. I like pineapple on my pizza. So do I. My favorite pizza. I have 2 favorites. 2 favorite pizzas. Pepperoni pineapple. That's like if I'm ordering pizza, I'm ordering a pepperoni pineapple, and then I'm ordering a sausage giardiniera. Those are my 2 pizzas. Oh. Seattle almost just had a good look there. Crevier's just so damn big, man. What happens when Crevier like also becomes an elite defenseman and the Blackhawks have Levshinov, Rinzel, and Crevier on the right side for the next 10 years? Like, is Gary Bettman going to have to do something to like nerf the Chicago Blackhawks if they just have 3 massive studs on their right side? Orzo is a W noodle. Yeah, I agree. Orzo is a W noodle. It's like rice in disguise. It's like sexy rice. You know? It's like rice with a bit of I don't know how much of that Knight saw that shot there. Nice work by Kaiser behind his own net. Just using that body. Turnover though. Nice. Oh, Green. What a nifty play from Ryan Green to release Bedard here. Like, that's why he's up on this line. Did you see that in his own end? Just like slides it right to Bedard, right around a guy. Nasty. Does Korch have a spot on the team going forward? I mean, there's one spot. In my mind, there's one spot left on the D-core. And it's the third pair left side for a left shot. So, I mean, could be Korch. But in my mind, genuinely, that's kind of like, how do you look at what Crevier's done this year and think to yourself, like, that's not a guy, you know? Like, Crevier has to be, he's very clearly an NHL level defenseman. In my mind. Everyone was confused why you took Knight on your fantasy. Damn. Big brain. That paid off, didn't it? Pineapple and goat cheese on pizza. I'd eat that for sure. I'm not a huge goat cheese guy, but on some food, it's gas. I'm from Louisiana. Sorry, we suck. Berkey trying to be too cute. Yeah, let's simplify it a little bit. Chicago. You love Chicago? Hell yeah. Good save from Knight. Here's Teravainen. Oh, gets dispossessed in the neutral zone by Beniers. Comes Seattle. Eberle gets it dispossessed. Nice hit from Vlasic on Marchment there. Pad save from Knight. Oh, good stick from Ryan Donato there. Maybe save. Oh, no. And then, oh, my gosh. That puck just ping-ponged right to Jordan Eberle right in the slot. That was dangerous. It was initially a really great stick from Donato, and then he turned it over, and that was almost really bad. We're doing goat cheese talk right now. Oh, yeah, for non-Chicago people in chat, Jardinera, if you've ever been to Potbelly. Oh, Brian Green! Oh! He needed to put that on his backhand, I think. Like, literally within half a second. Oh, and another good look for him. Jeez, man. This kid's going to score tonight. Anyway, Jardinera is the hot peppers from Potbelly. Potbelly is created in Chicago. The first ever Potbelly's in Chicago. The hot peppers at Potbelly are Jardinera. It's the greatest condiment ever. I love it. Dude, in high school, I used to put it on everything, dude. In high school, I used to like make mac and cheese and put Jardinera in it. I won't lie. Bedsy and Green so close. Yeah, this line has been. I saw a bunch of people upset on Twitter today. Like, why is Bertuzzi not back on that first line? Have we been watching Ryan Green? Have we been watching Ryan Green on this line? He's been fantastic. Green's been so surprising in a good way. Completely agree. Yeah, I don't think anybody had him, penciled in as a legit guy like this. I don't even think the coaching staff thought he was going to make the team. Like, heading into camp, I don't think they were super high on him. And he made himself, unavoidable. Jardinera's made for Italian beef and everything. Yeah, so real. I heard that Potbelly sold to Lockheed or something. No way. Is the military-industrial complex running Potbelly? Can't be, dude. Every time I go in there, it's like a fucking... It's like a circus in there. There's no way Lockheed's running that joint. No, I'm just kidding. I feel like I get pretty good service at Potbelly. I didn't know. Someone. Although I would never call myself that. You will never hear me. I will die before you hear me say the words, I'm a foodie, other than just now. I think I don't know why. It's just not something I would ever say about myself. Dude, Bedard is so gross. Just dancing Montour. Oh my gosh. Someone get Montour a map. Lose deep dish with Italian beef and Jardinera. Oh my gosh. Wait, I've never had Jardinera on Lose deep dish. Oh my gosh, I need to do that. I need one of those right now. By the way, I agree. The sausage at Lou's, the deep dish, is the best. It's so much better than the pepperoni. Normally, I like pepperoni more than sausage on pizza. But at Lou's deep dish, the sausage is just like a patty that goes across the entire freaking pizza. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Phone eats first on Jaw. Jardinera on pizza is delicious. It's literally goated. Literally goated. Completely agree. Wise men. Sorry, my uncle's gonna... Uncle Eric's getting frustrated with my only Elvis song. All right. Niter covers. 5 minutes left. Dude. Connor Duffy. Where's Connor Duffy at? Where's the Duff man? This guy knows ball better than anyone. He was so right. The under was the play. The under really was the play. Although, it feels like every single Blackhawks game, there's 4 goals in the third period. You broke your Jardinera jar today? That's the worst thing I've ever heard. Those things, why are they always so heavy? The Jardinera bottles are always like 25 pounds. My ESPN stream sucks. That's chalked. Oh, gosh, I didn't start it. Nice. Oh, Vlasic. That was not the pass. He didn't really have a passing option there. Probably should have just carried. Vlasic's skating's been getting better. Like, noticeably better. I don't know if anyone else is noticing the same thing. It feels like he's so... Oh, what a stick from Ryan Donato defensively. That's his second tonight. Score here. Oh, Donato just ripped it wide. That was close, man. Ryan Donato's started this game really well. Strong period from him. Here he is again. Just all alone on the forecheck. Annoying these guys. Now he's going to get off the ice. Oh. Weird one there from Marchment. Watch Wyatt Kaiser battle. Kraken go low to high. Where'd that puck go? Got batted down out in front. Here's Eberle. Leaves it for Marchment. Oh, what a pass to Beniers. He misses the net. Now Burakovsky's going to carry for the Hawks. He's got Beniers all over him. He's going to cut back. Tries to find Bedard there. Pass doesn't reach him. Bedard gets tangled up with the defenseman and falls to the ice. Now Seattle carries forward. Really good to stick there from Ryan Green to kind of break up that pass a little bit. Seattle still have it, though. Back to the point. Shot comes in. Spencer Knight makes the save, and Marchment falls on him. Yeah, spray him with ice. Marchment is such a weenie. He's such a little weasel. Do not let Mason Marchment fall on your tendy, please. Hit the knob. Oh, you hit the knob? I thought it went just wide. That makes it even worse. That was so close. That would have been such a sweet goal if he scored that defensive play and then just carrying it all the way up the ice. That sucks, man. That was a great play from him. My husband complains about unhealthy store bread, so here we are. You're a goat, Tara. Not great pizza here. Where at? Berkey's been bad since coming back. No, he hasn't. No, he hasn't. I don't think that's true. If the Selke Award didn't factor in offense, Ryan Green would win a Selke at some point. Are you saying that the players that get nominated for Selkies are also like, you know, notable players, like they score? I think that's the point you're making. Like, for instance, the last like three guys were what? It was like Barkov, Reinhart, and Matthews. I see your point. Although I don't know, he could learn from two-time Selke winner, Mr. Pekka, Coach Pex. You know? Holy cow, look at that character that they're showing on the broadcast. He's got a cranium on him, doesn't he? That guy looks awesome. I've just been letting this clock run this whole time. Very cool. Very cool. He's been turning the puck over a lot. I'll keep an eye on him. I feel like he's been doing a pretty good job. Like, he helps Bedard at times, like, carry the puck up the ice. It's pretty nice having another guy on Bedard's line that can, like, transport the puck, so it doesn't have to be Bedard all the time. Okay, I just gotta get this clock situation in order. Icing on the Hawks. Clock, I know. How have we been so far? The first 10 were really solid. I feel like it's fallen off a little bit. Both teams have had, like, okay chances. It's been back and forth. I wouldn't say one team's looked significantly better than the other, to be honest with you. There have been a lot of turnovers, but not really, most of them coming in, like, the neutral zone. Not really any, like, high danger turnovers that either team's been able to capitalize on or anything. Hawks lose the draw in their own zone. Montour plays it in behind the net. Nice defensive work from Grizzly. But then there's one. He just put one right out into the slot. Oh, what a pass from Moore to Nazar. Here's Nazar into the zone. He's got a guy all over him. Oh, Moore! Oh, Bertuzzi almost had a chance there. Nazar's just going to smack that rolling puck. Goes into the corner. He gets it again. Good save to Cord. Puck's still loose. Seattle's going to carry it out. Damn. Couple of really good looks from that line. Dude, they're so nasty in transition. Moore and Nazar. They're just so damn fast. And they're both really good passers, so they can kind of just like play with teams. Are we getting a first power play of the game here? I believe the Chicago Blackhawks are going to the peeper. Peeper time. Nazar let Berkeley Catton shut him down. Bert got tripped up. Oh. Couple of really good looks there. I don't think Nazar was getting shut down right there. That was a couple of clean shots towards the net. I don't know if I'd say he got shut down. I know you're talking about the play prior to that. Hawks lose the draw. Oh, no. And Seattle's just going to play keep away with it. That's frustrating. Yeah. Big Berkeley. He's a big boy. Here's Burakovsky on the zone entry. Oh, my gosh. Loses it and loses his helmet. Slams down on the ice. Hopefully he's okay, man. Really slow to get up. He got hit hard there. Kind of looked like his head hit the ice. Hopefully they don't have to. Hopefully he's not on concussion protocol. All right, Hawks enter the zone. No Burakovsky because he's on the bench, still bent over. Ryan Green loses it. Not a good power play so far. Oh. Damn it, dude. Burakovsky's going back to the room. That sucks. That sucks. And Green tries to bring it into the zone. Just, it's not clean. Gosh. Just can't enter the zone for the life of us. All right, let's try this again. Green's going to carry. Leaves it for Nazar. Gets it back. He gets shoved off the puck. Did he catch a puck? No, I think he collided with one of the Kraken players and just fell really hard. And I think he might have hit his head on the ice. His helmet went flying off. Vlasic into Donato. That's it for the Blackhawks power play. Nazar's shot gets blocked. Both teams back at full strength. Stevenson's out of the box. Oh, nice. Schwartz's backhanders. Easy save for Knight. Yeah, I mean, that whole thing happened from not winning the faceoff, but I think the bigger deal was the zone entries because they tried to enter the zone 5 times on that power play, and there was only one draw. Oh, gosh. Kraken get a really good look before the end of the period. No harm, though. I kind of want to see this this Burakovsky play again. Here it is. Oh, that's a brutal hit straight to the head. Oh, man. Oh, my gosh. Lindgren just tried to kill this guy. Holy cow, that's brutal, man. Second game in a row where Blackhawks players are just getting lined up. Yeah, that was dirty, man. His head was down. That was I don't know. I don't like that. And you can say, oh, you got to have your head up. Yeah, you can't just hammer a dude straight in the head. You can't, like, the contact can't start with the cranium. So, hopefully maybe the league takes a look at that. Someone needs to get Lindgren right on. Yeah, I agree. Colton Dock. Hey, Colton, I got a job for you, buddy. Louis Crevier. Louis Crevier, we got business to attend to in the second. That was bad. That was bad. No penalty called? Yeah, I don't think they even saw it, to be honest with you. Well, I don't like that. That kind of just put a bad taste in my mouth. And seeing him go back to the dressing room's not good at all. That's not good at all. You don't go back to the dressing room if you're just a little shaken up. That's concerning. Should have been a call on that. Yeah, I agree. I don't think that was a clean hit. I just can't stop without falling or hitting the board. Same, Gecko. The Hawks versus Seattle Kraken. Speaking of Seattle Kraken, let's pull up the standings. Let's take a look around the league. Wise men say only fools rush in. I need to get my window capture on. All right. Vancouver stinks. San Jose stinks. Edmonton has been terrible. Edmonton is a lifeless team. They just have the two best players in the world, or two of the best players in the world, so they're going to be just fine, unfortunately. Standings breakdown, yes. Let's talk about it. We've got business to do, chat. All right. Winnipeg, first of all, first thing I want to say is Winnipeg, watch out, right? Don't think you're all cute. Also, it does suck that the Central's just so much better than every other. Avs, the best team in the league. Second best team has 27 points. That's great. The second best team in the Central would be the best team in pretty much every other division. That's cool. Love that for us. Hoping Burke is okay. Yeah, me too. You're going to the game tomorrow? In Buffalo? Your boots on ground in Buffalo? What are you doing in that shithole? No, I'm just kidding. Not really. Okay, so Seattle obviously already dropping out of the top three in the Pacific. I really do think that the teams we're going to be battling for these spots, for the wild card spot, Minnesota, Seattle, Utah, and I'm not going to lie, dude. I know Anaheim is impressed. Surely there's no way they stay above like Vegas, right? Anaheim might be the real Anaheim's good, man. That line of Seneca, Cutter, and Leo is fucking nasty, dude. They've got some young studs. McTavish is a beast. McKinnon kind of scares me. Yeah, you should scare everyone. Colorado is the best team in the league right now. They've looked so good. And they suck in overtime too. Like all their losses come in overtime. They've only won one time, I think, after regulation. I think they're 1-5 after regulation, which is pretty crazy. Which is so weird. It's like, how are those guys bad in overtime? McKinnon, Makar, Natchez on 3-on-3 should literally never lose to anyone. Kind of weird. Upstate native, Buffalo blows, though. I'll be in Shy for the Colorado game in March. That's fire. They have Quinville. Yeah. They also have a really good coach in Joel Quinville. I don't know, man. Like, is anybody a believer in the Vancouver Canucks? Does anybody think they're turning it around? I just don't think they have much talent or enough talent. I really don't, and I think Quinn Hughes is going to be gone. I don't think he's going to re-sign. Yeah, the hit was terrible. Should we see what X is saying about it? Guess we could see what X is doing, what X is saying about it. I'll pull it up. I need Bedard to score. Don't we all? Not the Canucks year. Nope. Yeah, no, they're ass. Burakovsky. There we go. All right, let me pull this back up. Oh, wait, that's a bad crop, isn't it? It's a bad crop for you guys. Oh, that's not what I want to do. I'm trying to uncrop this. Oh, here's a better look at it.
He goes to play the puck and then the hit by Lindgren. A lot of times as the player on the puck
Got lit up. That's one way to say it. Ryan Lindgren's a plug, dude. Ouch, that's some brain damage. Borderline hit, but can't say dirty. Looked like Lindgren stayed low. It was just an unfortunate play. What? There we go. They're one piece away from being contenders. Maybe if the one piece is Connor McDavid. One piece away. Your first line is Elias Pettersson, Kiefer Sherwood, and Evander Kane in 2025. This is one piece away. This is one piece away. One piece away. Lucas Reichel, Max Saison, and Linus Karlsson. Look at this bottom six. One piece away. Their defense is actually pretty solid. I don't know if this is one piece away, brother. One piece away? This is your 2C right now? No, they're injured, right? They're injured. 2C, David Kampf. Recent pickup, David Kampf. Toronto Leaf Blackhawks legend David Kampf is your 2C in 2025. One piece away. Yeah, maybe Bro Kiefer is a stud. Yeah, he's a dog. That's not a first-line player. I think Kiefer Sherwood's got... I really like his game. He's a grinder. That's not a... Come on. Come on. And Elias Pettersson is not a true number one center, in my opinion. I don't think you're going to win a Stanley Cup with Elias Pettersson as your 1C. Unless you have like a 1A, 1B type thing, and you have like another really solid centerman. Like if you were to have a player like JT Miller or something. If you had like JT Miller, maybe you could make it work. Oh, no, that's right. That's right. They fucking hated each other, and JT got driven out of town because Elias Pettersson was a locker room cancer. My bad. I forgot. My bad. I mean, he's playing like it this year. I'll give it to you. He's playing it like it this year. Kiefer Sherwood is not a first liner on a Stanley Cup contender. All right, like he's not. I just don't think so. Yeah, one piece away is a little crazy. I mean, they had that season where all those guys had like career years, not 2 years ago, and then they ran into McDavid. You know, that team was really solid. All those guys were going. They all made the All-Star game that year, and then they ran into Connor McDavid. So for you to say they're one piece away, I just don't know if I buy that, because this team is so much worse than that team was 2 years ago. You know, I know they pushed. Okay, I know they pushed that Edmonton team to the limit, but I don't know if I buy that they're one piece away. Dude, you know who's a dog? You know who I've been noticing a lot this year? And I feel like this guy's not getting the kind of attention and love as a lot of other young players. This kid's incredible. Jackson Blake is incredible. It feels like every Canes game I watch, anytime I'm throwing on highlights or anything, Jackson Blake is in the middle of everything. Him and Stank are fun to watch together. They're just these little speedsters, these little like rats that just fly around the ice, and a lot of skill. And I thought Blake was kind of just like a little soft skill guy, but I think that I don't know. I think Brindamore's just molded him into an absolute dog. He's nasty. This team is gross. This team is stacked. You got Taylor Hall on your fourth line. This team's great. Defense fell off a little bit, but Slavin's out. What am I talking about? I'm like, defense fell off. What's missing here? I was about to say, what's missing here? Something's up with this defensive core. Jacob Slavin's injured. Kane, a shadow of what was. Would you trade Bedard for Pettersson, Hughes, Besser, and 100 first-round picks? Yes, for 100 first-round. I mean, what is this hypothetical? Who are we looking at? Should we take a look at our opponent for tomorrow? They got Josh Doan playing on the first line. Is Kesselring out? I was told the guy that everyone was like, no, the Peterka trade's not that bad. They got Kesselring. No Kesselring. They got a good defensive core. Buffalo. That's about it, though. The goaltending has been brutal, too. This Ellis kid is... I think it's a little too big for his britches. You called them a contender with one piece, meaning they could win the cup. They're not even close. We're still fighting about the Canucks. I don't think they're going to effing win the cup, but they're going to go at least second round. I don't know if I agree with that though. Who would they like? No. If they just if they just squeaked into this wild card spot, like who are they playing in the first round? If they squeak into the second wild card spot, you think they're getting to the second round through Colorado? No. And who's your one piece? Who's like, what's like one piece? Who's a guy? Like, this is something that people keep talking about. Like, oh, they're just looking for a second line center. Literally every single team in the league right now is looking for a good second line center, and there's not a single one on the market. Like, there's not going to be many sellers this year. And so I think like romantically thinking about your team, if they just got like one more piece, is kind of silly after we're seeing all these. I mean, that next free agent class, they're all gone already. Artemi Panarin's the only one left. Everybody else has signed a contract. It's felt like the past couple weeks everybody's signed a contract. The 100 first-round picks don't mean anything. You can only play so many players. Well, yeah, but you could, if you had 100 first-round picks, you could trade them. Like, you could 100 first-round picks would be a cheat code. Like, you would win many Stanley Cups in a row if you were given 100 first-round picks. As long as they don't play Colorado. Well, I got news for you. Vancouver's not making the playoffs this year. So we don't even have to worry about them playing Colorado. The Blackhawks have a better chance of making the playoffs than the Vancouver Canucks do. I mean, not only have they like not been healthy, but they also just don't have much talent. Like, Pedersen, when he's on, is good, but just has not been the same player after he signed that big ticket. I don't know. Brother. I think your Canucks are Nick Schmaltz. Yeah, like I don't know if Nick Schmaltz makes the Vancouver Canucks a team that gets to the second round of the playoffs. I'm going to keep it a buck with you, brother. I don't know if I subscribe to that mentality. Oh, no. We're about to be underway. Second period. Let's go. Lock in. We're underway. I missed puck drop by a second or two. Berkey's not back? Yeah, I'd imagine not. I'd imagine he picked up a concussion on that play. I think he got his bell absolutely rung on that hit. And he's probably going to miss a couple weeks. If I had to guess. As someone who has been concussed multiple times, I would imagine he's not returning tonight. Oh, here it is, Bertuzzi! The anytime! Let's go! We called it! It's going to be the Nazar point, too, here. Let's go. He's back in action and scores the first goal of the game. Tyler Bertuzzi picks up right where he left off. Let's fucking go, boys. Let's go, chat. Yeah, focus. Can we focus? Let's go. Whose stretch pass was that? Was that Alex Vlasic? Oh my gosh, this team is disgusting. Let's go. Nazar point, Bertuzzi goal. Both my bets just hit. Now let's get this money line and let's fucking run to the bank and start laughing. All right? Let's head to the bank. Bertuzzi's been hot. Bertuzzi's been a beast, man. Dude, that pass from Alex Vlasic. That breakout pass was a thing of beauty. Vlasic has just been on another level recently. Need to start talking about him more. Nice. Oh, my gosh. Bedard. Oh, struggling defensively, though. Bedard, he's in here. Oh! That was so close. What a play defensively from him. Turning defense into offense. But, yeah, tell me more about how advanced analytic models say that he's bad defensively. I would love to hear more. Kaiser. Ooh. See, dude, yeah, that's the thing. Kaiser can just get a little better with that shot. He can make space for himself. Jeez, Bedard's just been on another level, man. Oh, what's up? Oh, it just hit his elbow. That was so close. He had room upstairs. What's up?
Right now?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah. What's up? Just saying hello.
I'm just saying hello.
Where were you?
Certified puck knower.
Sorry for taking your Uber today, by the way.
That was awesome.
I accidentally, Ubering to work today, Chad. I accidentally got into my roommate's Uber instead of my own, and we went a couple minutes down the street, and then you called the guy, and he goes, I had my headphones in, and he just goes, "Are you Justin?" And I'm like, and he was pissed at me for a second. He was like, I said for Justin, and I was like, man, I didn't hear you. I also got in the car and said for Lee. Like the first thing I do every time I get into an Uber is say for Lee. Oh my gosh. Sorry, they were just showing the goal. The Blackhawks just scored.
I got in the car and I just called you a knucklehead.
Yeah.
It was
The girl who was waiting for me, my actual Uber driver, she was laughing with me about it. She was
funny.
like, yeah.
All right, we'll have a good stream.
All right, thank you, buddy. All right, sorry guys. Had to relive that embarrassing moment that I had this morning. No harm done. We both got to work. I didn't get to work on time. I was late, but it's okay. Seattle's carrying it out. They try to chip it in. That's not going to get past Alex Vlasic, though. He's too good. Bats that thing out of the air. What a beast. All right, here's Marchment. Seattle gets it in. Vlasic's the first one there. Plays it up the boards. Nice work from, who was that? Lafferty. That was a really good play from him. Lafferty's in here. Oh, Marchment got a stick on it. He had Nazar available. Didn't make a decision quick enough. Damn. Nice forecheck here from Bertuzzi. Forces the turnover. Bedard's on it. Coughs up the puck. Kaiser plays it up to Bertuzzi. Lafferty now. Back to the point. Kaiser, who's going to shoot one. That gets blocked into the corner. Bedard's the first one on it, though. Bad pass to Kaiser. Gets out. Introduce your partner? Huh? My partner? Uh-oh, here comes Seattle. Shot wide. Dude, Seattle stinks. They're going to score right after I say that. One more goal would keep Seattle out of the neutral zone trap. Yeah. It would definitely open the game up a lot more because they'd have to start chasing. Getting the first, and that's a great point, getting the first goal against these guys is super important. So they can't just park the bus and play that boring-ass style where they just clog up the neutral zone and don't let anybody play hockey. It's a big first goal. Are they just showing defenseman highlights right now? Dude, can they show that stretch pass from Vlasic? All right, I'm going to start this clock in a second here once it's synced up. Dude, Vlasic has just been so fast. Donato, almost with a nice move. Loses the puck, though. Like that he's still trying to take guys on. I don't mind that. Donato's old team, too. Mikheyev gets dispossessed in the neutral zone. Donato's on it, though. He's got a guy all over him. Maybe a penalty there? No, like, hooking or anything? Or holding or something? Felt like he was being interfered with a little bit. Nice pass to Doc from Donato. Donato goes for a change. Seattle tries to play it in. Kaiser says no. Or sorry, Grizzlick rather. Here's Nazar. Oof. Takes a hit to dump it in. Teravainen's there first. Watch Oliver Moore back check. What a dog. Stay with your guy. Nazar battling along the blue line. He passes it back to Grizzlick, who circles away from a forechecker. Is it going to be icing here? It's not. Never mind. Nice. Hawks avoid icing. Nice play from Green to win that puck in the neutral zone. Bertuzzi's in again. Oof. His shot, I think, gets saved by Decord. Ryan Green's been great tonight, for the record. Watch him here. Oh, he turned that one over. That was a good read by Eberle. Makes up for it. What a play that is. Gosh, this kid's fun to watch, man. Ryan Green's fun to watch. He just makes the smartest, like, little nifty plays. He is low-key flashy. Like, when the puck comes to him, his first couple touches are, like, pretty flashy. He's got a bit of swagger, man. Green is smooth. Yeah, dude, he's fun to watch. Bert wound that up. Yeah, that was one of those from Tyler Bertuzzi. He had that thing fucking, it was like Happy Gilmore. Nice pinch there from Vlasic. Man, he is getting up in the play tonight, isn't he? Might hurt them here. It's a one-on-one. Nah. Big Lou's too good. Big Lou's reach is too long. Let's be honest here. We're only here to see 55. True. True. What other reason is there to watch? I'm here to watch 55, and that's it. .55 is Artem Levshinov is becoming just tantalizing, exciting players in the league. You missed your man? Oh my gosh. He scored again. He just can't stop scoring right now, it feels like. Well played by Krev, yeah. That's a good guy to have as your last defenseman back. Feels like when the forwards like have to attack him, it's going to go pretty well for you. It's pretty hard to beat because even if you can get around him, his reach is so long and that stick is so big, that he can quickly recover. Mom is the current preferred parent. That's not surprising. That's the husband's job. Putting children to bed is a man's job. The difference between the Hawks' young defensive core and the Leafs' defensive core is the Hawks' defensemen can skate and move the puck, and the Leafs cannot. Yeah, I saw some Leafs guy, Nolan from Chicago Hockey Radio, who's one of the interns at CHR, sent me today a tweet from some I forget his name, some dude who covers the Leafs, saying that he'd love Levshinov or Rinzel out of Chicago, and he would dangle. He said he would dangle Cowan for it, and there were a lot of Hawks fans in the replies saying very funny but crude things about dangling. You think we're gonna give up fucking Artie for Easton Cowan? Yeah, right, pal. The Leafs are tanking for McKenna. True. Wi-Fi or cable? What do you mean, Wi-Fi or cable? Are those two things like mutually exclusive? Personally, I want Rinzel or Levshunov out of Chicago. It's like, okay. It's not happening, pal. Sorry. Back to the game. Sorry. No Twitter. No Twitter during the game. You're right, guys. Sorry. It's on me. That's on me. I'm going to be honest. I wouldn't give up Artie for Matthews. Okay. Stop right now. Yes, you would. You wouldn't give up Artie for Matthews? That's crazy work. I wouldn't even trade Crevier for Cowan. Honestly, I think I agree with you, Lebowski. What is Easton Cowan for this team? Easton Cowan is just more of the exact same. Like, he doesn't add anything to that forward group. What, are you going to play Nazar, Moore, and Easton Cowan on a line together? Yeah, man, they'll just be running everyone in the playoffs, won't they? Matthew Nice is the only, that is the Leafs asset that I'd want the most. I'd consider Levshunov or Rinzel for a Nice. Yeah, the refs were nicer to him since he got the A. I'd give up Artie for not a whole lot. I just can't wait for Kanserov. Wi-Fi is $5K cheaper, better reception. What? I'm watching. I use CHSN. CHSN is the only way for me to really. Oh, Ryan Green with a sick move. It was a good save from Decord. Vlasic with a second chance opportunity goes wide. Damn, dude, this line has been on one tonight, and it's been Ryan Green. It's been. Oh, Beniers doesn't have a stick. A lot of room for Bedard. Oh, his shot gets saved. Puck's still alive though. Attaboy, Vlasic. Vlasic's playing so much higher up the ice. They've been telling him. They want more out of him offensively. Oh yeah, Bedard. Shit, that was so close. How did that stay out? Good keep by Levshunov. Here's Vlasic. Back to Lev. Oh, his shot gets blocked. Beniers is kind of a dog. Beniers is injured and without a stick now. And he just blocked that pass from Lev. Keeps the puck alive. Over to Bedard. Let's score here, man. Vlasic goes off for a change. You don't have to rush anything here. You can go for a change. Keep these guys hemmed in. Green, nice play. Oh, can't get the puck to Bedard, though. Bertuzzi has it behind the net. Back to the point. Levshunov kicks to the stick. Over to Kaiser. Kaiser back to Levshunov, who's not going to leave it for Bedard. He comes in. Oh, he didn't get much on that shot, but I think it kind of tricked Decord a little. That was close. Oh, yes, and Beniers just punched into Bedard, who's got Bertuzzi. Oh, Bertuzzi, what the fuck was that? Oh, Bertuzzi. They're going to get a tripping call on it, but I don't know if anybody tripped. I don't know. I think he might have just fell. He just slipped on a banana peel. Beniers is kind of a dog for grinding that out, but he did just punch that straight to Bedard there. He should have just tried to get that out of the zone. Oh my gosh, that was all Blackhawks. That first line for the Blackhawks has been extremely noticeable tonight. It's a shame that Bedard was so close there. Was that a feed from Levshunov too? He didn't get much on that redirection. What are the odds? He hit it right there. Oh, okay. No. Decord did fully just swipe Bertuzzi's skate from under him. Dude, if Bertuzzi got a through the legs goal there, that would have been gross. That would have been gross. Hawks lose the draw. Kraken going to get it out of the zone immediately. It's a good way to start our power play. They should pull the goalie for that. No, unfortunately not how it works. Can we enter the zone? Oh my gosh. The zone entries have been so bad. Seattle is great at just clogging it up in the neutral zone and just camping out along the blue line. Oh my gosh, Rinzel's in here on a breakaway. Oh, Decord makes the save. He tries to go backhand through the legs. Grizzlick. Ooh, Rinzel almost got a tip of that. Damn, Seattle gets it out. Shit, that was close. That would have been a big goal. That would have been big for Rinzel, too, for his confidence after getting scratched a couple games ago. All right. Levchinov drops it for Teravainen, who sends it into the corner. Bertuzzi, nice! Oh my gosh! What a play from Tyler Bertuzzi! This guy can't be stopped right now. Blackhawks are up 2-0. Teuvo Teravainen. What a play, though, from Tyler Bertuzzi. I want you to sit back and watch this again. What a play from Tyler Bertuzzi. One hand on the stick just fucking smacks this thing right on the tape to Teravainen. What a play. Let's go! Oh my gosh, what a play. I mean, can't really draw that one up, you know? I don't know if you can do that again. It was perfect. What? Dude, Tyler Bertuzzi is... Jeez, did the Hawks miss him. Tyler McDavid? Yeah, dude. This guy's a magician. Drawing penalties, like... Turbo's on the bench cracking up. Dude, I think they're having a laugh over it. That was insane. Icing on the Hawks. Oh my gosh, chat. That's a big goal. Now Seattle's got to start really activating the offense here. They have no chance of scoring playing the way they have through the first half of this game. Oh my gosh, what a play from Bertuzzi. I can't believe that. That is so sick. Is Tyler Bertuzzi the best player on this team? No, I'm just kidding. He's playing like it. If anything, coach makes a big difference. Dude, and Bertuzzi. Oh my gosh, man. He's just... I'm fired up. Sorry. Dude, Connor Duffy. This guy does not miss. I don't know if he's still in chat, but he's always the first one in here, and he drops an anytime goal scorer, and he's 2 for 2. He got Donato the other night, and he got Bertuzzi twice over tonight. Kid is cooking. Another Levchinov assist? True. Welcome to the Artie party. At the bench. I can't believe we pulled that shit off. Dude, this team is the Blackhawks are so good. These guys are nasty. And it's like, out of nowhere, we have depth. Like, since these young players have become so effective, it's like now you've got this third line of Donato. Uh-oh, Kraken might be in here. Never mind, dude. Crevier's reach is just so big. You got to really make a play to get around him. Job's not finished here. Uh-oh, Knight makes a save, and he covers. But out of nowhere, like since the surge of Bedard and Nazar specifically, but also now Moore is also looking like an NHL regular. Like, that guy's not going back to the AHL ever again, obviously, Oliver Moore. Now it's like, now you got that third line of Donato, Mikheyev, and Teravainen, and it's like, holy shit, all of a sudden this team's deep and has high-end talent and has a true number one goaltender and a defensive core that's going to be absolutely sick, still taking their lumps pretty much every single game with like head scratchers and bad plays, but still like can do well and are great. All these young guys are great at moving the puck. Like we were just talking about the Leafs decor, how none of those guys can skate. None of those guys can connect on a breakout pass. All these young defensemen are good with the breakout passes. All of them except for like Crevier can skate really well. And Crevier has been fantastic, you know? Chicago Blackhawks might be making the playoffs this year, guys. Oh, the Chicago Blackhawks might be making the fucking play. They're a good team. It's not... We're too many games into it. We're 20 games into it now. It's not a fluke anymore. It's not like, oh, really early. Like, it's getting to the point where it's like, this is just a good hockey team. This is just a well-rounded with a great coach that knows how to get the very best out of every single player. With a coach that has gotten every single player to buy into a system, and he runs an exciting system. Like, it's exciting hockey. They're not just dumping and chasing all the time. Like, they're actually encouraged to carry the puck into the offensive zone and make plays. We got so lucky. This could be a total dump and chase forecheck only team. Like, we could just, we could be running a 1-3-1 and just be trying to trap teams in the neutral zone. We could be playing boring ass hockey, but we're not. We're not playing boring hockey. We're playing exciting hockey with a young team. We're making mistakes and we're still winning. What happens when these kids are in their primes? What happens when they're all 27? Blashill needs to talk to the players more, though. I feel like he's pretty vocal. He definitely is at practice. That's what everyone says. I don't think I've seen Jeff Blashill do or say a single thing that I don't like. Even like when he gets asked, like his post-game interview the other night, he gets asked about Bedard and like his production, and he's like, yeah, like points come and go. I've been really impressed with his like approach and his preparation and like the little details and how hard he's competing. And I love that answer because it sets him up to like be able to defend his guy. Like if Bedard goes on a 5-game skid, which I don't know he'll ever do for the rest of his career. Like I don't know if Bedard will ever go on a 5-game skid ever again. But like if he does, Blashill sets him up to be able to like defend him in those situations, Because like if Blashill gets asked, like, oh, are you running out of superlatives for Bedard? And he was just like, oh my gosh, he's amazing. He's been phenomenal. Like if he just glazes the shit out of him, and then Bedard has a few game skid down the road, it's gonna be harder for him to defend him. But the way he answers the question, like, I feel like it just enables him to be able to back his guy no matter what happens for the rest of the season. I think Blashill's been fantastic. I really do. Remember when we said we didn't have a 1 and 2 line next year? Now we don't have a third. Yeah, we just got studs everywhere, it feels like right now. All right. Hawks are on the power play. The penalty kill, sorry. Got to kill this off. I didn't even see who took it, to be honest with you. I'm just salivating, just getting excited about the future. Talking about my coach. Wyatt Kaiser's a player that people will figure out's really good when the Hawks make deep playoff runs. 100%. 100%. You're going to see Ryan Whitney good save from Knight. Hawks get it out. Good clear by Ryan Green. You're going to see Ryan Whitney on Spit and Chicklets. This Wyatt Kaiser, man. Dude. He might be the best player. He's like Duncan Keith. I promise you. Ryan Whitney, first like big win for the Blackhawks in the playoffs. Ryan Whitney's going to be saying that this Wyatt Kaiser guy is unbelievable. He's going to be salivating over. I've already seen it. Dude, he doesn't move his mouth very much when he talks. He's like, "Oh my gosh, this Wyatt Kaiser guy." Only trade deadline play would be a rental grinder. Yeah, it probably is like a depth piece. Like all these people are like, oh, we our Hossa acquisition. Oh, you need a Hossa acquisition? This team needs a Hossa acquisition? This team that's going to be having Lardis, Frundell, and Kanserov as options in the top 6 coming into the fold over the next year and a half? This team needs a big free agent signing? I don't think so. I'm not entirely convinced that this team is going to need to bring in an elite player. I'm not entirely convinced that this team doesn't have everything it already needs. They just need more time together. They just need time and just watch it happen. This Kaiser is a hockey nerd's dream. He really is. Kaiser equals Forsling, yeah. Yeah, he's just like, he's going to be one of those wet blanket guys. That's just an absolute horse that can just go forever. His skating is so elite. Did Moore just throw his stick? Or did he block that shot? Oh, no, 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 no. Nice. Good stick. I think that was Crevier. Just disrupted that play a little bit. Marchment was going to have a really good look there. Nice. Morsey. Oh, can't get it out, though. Attaboy Tavo. Nice work from Louis Crevier. Tavo gets it out. Into the bench, though. Good work from the penalty killers so far, chat. Good penalty kill so far. Spencer Knight for captain. Vlasic for captain. Quinn Hughes? What about Quinn Hughes? If possible, I'd go for Hughes. I don't imagine Quinn Hughes leaving Vancouver to go to a team that isn't with his brothers. Like, I'd imagine if Quinn Hughes is going to leave Vancouver, he's going to go cut his finger on glass in New Jersey. That's what I'd imagine, but I could be wrong. Wait, what are we talking about issue with Nazar? I think Nazar's been just fine. I think Nazar's looked fine tonight. He has an assist. Wait, yeah, what are we talking about with Nazar? He has an assist tonight. He's had an assist in the past 3 games since coming back from injury. Why are we talking about Nazar like something's going wrong? Frank Nazar's been producing every single game. Dad, I don't know. Oh, there he is. Oh, literally as we're talking about him, he gets robbed by Decord. I agree with you. We talked about it like a few games ago. He had like 2 games back to back that he didn't look himself. I agree. And then he got injured, but since he's come back, he's been great. He's going to cut his finger on glass in Chicago. He just didn't elevate it as much as he wanted to, I think. He can play with them on Team USA. I mean, dude, if this team got Quinn Hughes, can you imagine? Can you imagine if the Hawks got Quinn Hughes? If the Hawks get Quinn Hughes, I mean, you can trade Korchinski in literally in the same, like, you put the phone down. Kyle Davidson puts the phone down after acquiring Quinn Hughes, and then you pick it back up and just immediately deal Kevin Korchinski, Nolan Allen, and like, just get them all out. Don't get me excited. Oh, Montour with a nice pass, but it goes straight to Connor Bedard. He's got a one-on-one opportunity. Yeah, he was going to try to dangle. He gets back on the puck, though. He's going to ring it around the boards. Wasn't going to try to force a pass there to Green, which I like. That's maturity from Bedard. Oh, he gets it back! Oh, he changed the angle on the shot. Good blocker save from Decord. I think he probably should have tried to take that one time. He tried to hold on to it and get a TDR, a little toe drag release. I don't know if he was set to take that one time, but I think if he had, he would have scored a goal there. We need a Bedard point, chat. We need a Bedard point. That's the only thing left from this game that I need. I don't care. I mean, obviously the win, but I mean, if you guys watch the game, I think we would have to fall apart to lose this game. We've been noticeably the better team. I would not trade Rinzel. I'd trade Rinzel for Quinn Hughes. Is that what we're talking about? Who are we talking about trading Rinzel for? Like, I wouldn't trade I wouldn't say I would trade Rinzel. But if it's like, would you trade Rinzel for Quinn Hughes? You'd say yes. Alexiak laying the boom on Mikheyev. Oh. Mikheev's head just hit the boards. Man, can my guys not all get concussed tonight? Please? Can these guys, this dog shit Seattle team stop hurting my guys, please? Levshinov having a good game. He's a beast. Here's Rinzel. Oh, was looking for Morsey there. Pass through his legs. Here's Moore behind the net. To Rinzel, his buddy. Oh, Rinzel's shot goes just wide. Goes to Tavo. Back to the point. Here's Vlasic. His shot goes completely wide. Rinzel, his shot goes wide. Going back to Vlasic. These guys are just taking turns missing the net. They're just playing with these guys at this point. Rinzel drives it down low. Finds Nazar behind the net. He doesn't really have a pass. He's just trying to battle. He loses the puck. Nice stick from Teravainen. Keeps it in the zone momentarily. Seattle carries out now. Gosh, we're just playing with these guys. Foot on neck here. Foot on neck here. Let's get one more, please. How are we looking tonight? Dominant. Like the better hockey team. How are we looking tonight? We're looking like a playoff team is actually how I should be answering that question. We're looking like a noticeable notch above whatever you consider the Seattle Kraken to be. Kraken shot just goes wide there. That was close. Nothing silly here. No late goals. You've played so well this period. Finally, a good second period from the Chicago Blackhawks. Don't screw yourself over and give them life. Nice pass from Bertuzzi. Finds Bedard. Bedard circles back. What a saucer for Louis Crevier. Crevier, oh, I think he wanted to get Bedard back there. Grzelcyk, oh, that puck gets to the front of the net. Bertuzzi makes a diving play to try to get back to the point. Hopefully they're not calling a trip or anything there. Odd man rush here for Seattle. Oh, no. Marchman takes it past the net, though. Oh, Bedard didn't realize the puck just bounced right to him. He gets on it here. Comes in. Toe drag release. Decord, glove save. Whew. Man. Decord's been getting his work tonight with how many Bedard shots he's had to save. Defenders hit the net challenge. That was hilarious when they were just taking turns ripping it just wide, and it just kept bouncing to the other defenseman. Who's the Hawks' best defenseman? That is a question. That is a great question. Right now, I would say, me personally, I would say right now, Alex Vlasic or Wyatt Kaiser is the best defenseman right now, in my opinion. Yeah, I think I feel pretty strongly about that. Now, who do I think will be the best defenseman? Maybe Sam Rinzel, maybe Artem Levshunov, one of the two. I think Vlasic, I think Rinzel and Levshunov's ceilings are extremely high. Artie is the best. I mean, he's the most fun to watch. He's not been the best defenseman. He's starting to get close, though. The way he's been playing as of late, he's been getting a lot better. He's been a difference maker. Best defender is Spence. True. They all bring different elements to the game completely. They really do. But they're like, none of them are one-dimensional. You know, like, they're all like, Crevier's working on the offense. Crevier has the most points, or he's tied with Artie with the most points amongst defensemen. Like, Crevier's been shooting the puck a ton. He's been working on the offensive ability. Same thing with Vlasic. Vlasic, it feels like he's just been working on his overall game, and it's just, like, he's so solid. Alex Vlasic is such a good NHL defenseman. Wyatt Kaiser is the best skater, I think, of all of them. Sam Rinzel might like to have a word, but I'd say Wyatt Kaiser's the best skater. But they can all skate pretty well. Like, even Vlasic and Crevier, for how big they are, they move well. Vlasic specifically. Vlasic, like, skates like a 6-foot forward. Especially since when, like, Vlasic came into the league, he's gotten so much better of a skater. And he's going to keep getting better, you know. He's still young. He's still 24, I think. Still a few years out from his prime. Kaiser's the best skater? Yeah, I agree. I concur, sir. Guys, this team is going to be so good. This team's, oh my gosh, we're winning. We're going to win Stanley Cups, guys. I'm not asking if they're winning one. I'm asking how many. I love this team. Let's go, Crevier. Just bullying Stevenson. Crevier using that big frame. Using that strength. Did he keep that in? Oh, that was close. He almost kept that in. They really are much better with 91-58. Yeah. Those two are pretty important to this team. I agree. Noticeable difference. Tonight it just like tonight it feels like you got 3 lines, it feels like, you know? Sucks that Burakovsky, man. Can we just be healthy for a game? Please, can we be healthy for a game? OMG Moore can fly. He's a crazy skater. He's got crazy speed. He's the fastest on the team. I think he's faster than Mikhail and Nazar. I don't know if the analytics suggest that, but I just like he can get going so quick. He's got that like choppy start. And he can just get going. Uh-oh, here's Marchment. Good stick from Nazar. Great work from Nazar defensively there. That was going to be dangerous. Grizzlick gets on it. Outlet pass to Teravainen. Makes a kind of a dangerous pass to Crevier, but it works out. Crevier's unable to move it super far up the boards. Now he does a better job there. Nazar bats it out of the air. Oh, Teravainen. That's gross. Oh my gosh, he gets taken down. No call, though. It's a rough one. Those guys head to the bench. 30 seconds left. Knight plays it behind the net. How good is he at that? Oh, well, that wasn't a great pass. Good stick from Renzel there defensively. Night. God, this team is so... Dude, like, I used to, like, at the start of the year, situations like that, I would be so nervous. But it's like all these guys are making great defensive plays. Oh! Almost had a chance there. Green almost was able to find Bertuzzi with just a couple seconds left at a dangerous spot, but I think that pass got deflected. Oh my gosh, this team is so good. This team's so good. I'm like, I think this is the game for me so far. Like, I'm starting to change my view. I just punched my desk. Like, I really have been hesitant to come on the internet and confidently say that I think this team's making the playoffs and that I think that the Blackhawks are back. You know, I haven't officially said the Blackhawks are back. This might be my favorite game so far. It's been tight, and I know Seattle's not that great, but it just feels like the defensive plays they're making, they've been so sound defensively tonight. I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but I just feel like this team is playing so well defensively right now. And you've got so many weapons. You've got so many weapons all over the ice. '98's who we thought he was. Damn right. Green, geez. Green's a beast. Ryan Green's been fantastic tonight. Hawks are going to be so much better than the Sharks. The Hawks will be suffocating. Yeah. They're going to be brutal to play against. With how much size they have on the back end, how much speed they have up front, how much talent they have up front. It's going to be scary. Really scary team to deal with. And no goals. Everyone keep it to themselves. Yeah. No, don't say the S word. Don't say the SO words. Please and thank you, as Lowe pointed out. If only Green was better offensively, he'd be as good as Nazar. I think he'll be able to develop his, some of those offensive skills. I think Ryan Green is going to be the third line center. Like, I think you know what you have down the middle already. I think you have Bedard, Nazar, Green down the middle. Like, all these guys that are coming in, like the Boisvert, like Boisvert is an extra. He's a sweetener, He's an option. If he ends up being a player with, more talent than Green, then you can put Green on the wing, Like, we still have Anton Frundell. We still have our third overall massive Swedish power forward. Ryan Green will be the perfect 3C. I agree. Yeah. Hopefully it's not a bad omen for the third. Let's go, Hawks. Green making plays. Not everyone needs to be putting them in the net. Yeah, Ryan Green's been dishing. Ryan Green has been absolutely dishing. And he's been so good. How good is he when he goes down low in the defensive zone? He gets his stick on the puck, and then he just makes a nifty little breakout pass. Like he's so helpful to these defensemen. I feel like he's so good at getting the puck up the ice. Helping getting the puck out of your zone. That's so important. Not being hemmed in your zone. He makes a defensive play and then always knows what to do with it. It feels like he's such a good player in transition. Frundell, Kanserov, and Nestrasil are going to be players. Dude, that's right. Nestrasil too. Nestrasil is going to be an NHLer. It's the question is Nestrasil going to be in your bottom six or is he going to be in your top six? For me, that's kind of what I've come. That's the conclusion I've come to after watching his tape. That's the question with Nestrasil. Not is he going to be an NHL player? It's just where is he going to play? Kanserov is Panarin in Chicago low-key potential. Panarin's it was a superstar, But I don't know. Panarin will require. I agree, Lebowski. I do not think this team should spend money on Artemi Panarin. I don't know if that's what you need. I know I made a video saying that I think that they should trade for Jordan Kyrou. I think Jordan Kyrou's a different player at 7 years younger than Artemi Panarin, would be cheaper than Artemi Panarin, and I think more willing to buy into a system than Artemi Panarin. I'd rather have, call me crazy, this might be an L hot take, I would rather have Jordan Kyrou right now than Artemi Panarin. I feel like the guy in To Kill a Mockingbird standing up in the courtroom saying that. I'm talking about OG Panarin, rookie Panarin with Kane. Yeah, he was special. OG Panarin was special. Shame that team was never able to win. That team was just so mismanaged. Stan Bowman took something great from Dale Talon and then just completely ruined it. He did make some big acquisitions during the Cup years to help them win, and I can't forget that. But then he also covered up a gruesome sexual assault, so I'm not really going to sit here and sing his praises for acquiring Antoine Vermette after he did that. That's just me. That's my own personal prerogative. I think Bedsy and Kanserov could do similar damage. We'll see. I'm excited to see what Kanserov looks like at the NHL level. It just feels too good to be true right now, chat. I feel like I'm living in fantasy land, just watching how good this team is already. If I could ask Jeff Blashill a question, I would ask him, do you ever let yourself think ahead with this group? If Jeff Blashill is able to get this product out of this team now, Jeff Blashill has so much more talent coming that he's going to have at his disposal. Dude. I wonder if he ever lets himself think ahead and be geez, dude. Jeff Blashill is going to bring a Stanley Cup to the city of Chicago. Which is so crazy that I'm saying that right now. Because I'll admit, last year when Blashill got announced, I was not happy. I was relatively unfamiliar. I'd just known that he didn't have the best tenure in Detroit, and that he was coaching under John Cooper for a couple years. But man, this guy has changed my outlook on life. Jeff Blashill has changed my life. I am such a believer in Jeff Blashill. Like, what is he going to get out of these guys when he's got, third overall pick playing on the first line with Connor Bedard? What is he going to do when he's got the leading scorer in the KHL in his top 6? We're going to be disgusting. Oh my gosh. And the thing is, like, once Frendell and Kanserov come over, you can play them on your third and fourth line to start. Make them, get them up to the NHL speed. Let them understand the game. The team's going to be winning, most likely. You get Kanserov in, you get Frendell in, you make them earn it, work their way up, and then you start flipping guys like Teravainen and Bertuzzi and Burakovsky. You start, if they're in your top 6, you start bringing them to your bottom 6. You start putting Kanserov and Frendell up in the top 6. It'll be an easy transition. And that's what Blashill's already like shown that. Like these young guys, Moore, Green, he starts them on the third line or he starts them on the fourth line. Then they start to prove themselves. Then he brings them up to the second line. Then he brings, Ryan Green up to the first line. He knows exactly what to do with these young guys. Jeff Blashill ended up being a perfect hire. I'm going to be honest. I was completely wrong about him. Jeff Blashill was the perfect guy for this job. Because of his experience with young players, If Colton Dock is playing up and down the lineup, Nestor Sill will definitely play up and down the lineup with much higher skill level. Yeah. Let's not sleep on John Mustard. I'm not going to lie. I haven't done the John Mustard film deep dive yet. Drama Queen Kyrou. I don't think I think Jordan Kyrou has the worst PR in the league. I think Jordan Kyrou is a guy that competes and cares, but then everybody talks about him like he's some like diva sissy. And I just have never, I don't know. I've never felt that way. Boisvert may surprise end of season as well. Odd take, but I feel like we could flip Del Mastro for something decent, to be honest. I mean, I think we're going to find ourselves in, within the next year, looking at Allen, Del Mastro, maybe even Korchinski. And what could we get from these guys? But it's I don't even know what you need. What do you need? Maybe another big four. But it's dude, with Frendell and Nestor still coming, size is on the way. Maybe you get another just really good power forward. What's up, Thomas? I didn't see that. What's up, brother? Taze was the 1C from day one as a 19-year-old. Frendell should start as a 1F. I guess it kind of depends on when he comes in. Is there a chance he joins the team at the end of the year? If yes, then I don't think you necessarily start him on the first line. But if he's just starting the season next year, yeah, I think you start him up on the first line. I do. You go Burakovsky, Bedard, Frendell. Dude, Thomas, it's been an eye-opening game. It's been a completely dominant defensive game from the Blackhawks. We're all just getting way too excited right now watching this. We're talking about the future and shit. It's been that good. Anders Lee for EDM. Anders Lee could be a guy that you're, how many years left does he have on his contract? I guess we can just pull this stuff up. I guess I should just go back to Puckpedia. I know he's making $7 million. I know he's making $7 million a year. Okay, fine. I consent to you taking my personal data, Puckpedia. Weird. Let me turn my... where's the island? I hate how they don't do things in order. You'd be able to know where teams are based on their... He's an unrestricted free agent after this season. You wouldn't have to trade it for him. But I would imagine he's going to re-sign in the island. I think he loves it there. He's their captain. He's not going to make $7 million again, obviously. I think he'll probably re-sign with the Islanders and take like 4. He'll probably do like a 2-3 year deal for $4 million. Anders Lee is a UFA. Don't trade for him. Yeah. Not really his fault. He got sold fake promises and had to play with an AHL team. Who are we talking about? Yeah, Bedsy does feel like he's due. Nobody's disappointed that Frindell is hiding in Sweden. No. Although I will say, like, yeah, if all you guys that said no to me when I said I wanted Frindell to start on the Chicago Blackhawks to start the year, are we not a little bummed with how good things have been going? Would it not be kind of nice to have Anton Frindell in it with this group already, bathing in the success that they've had early season? It'd be pretty nice. Although you don't know, like if Frindell starts here and he plays, you put him on the first line instead of Burakovsky, maybe they don't have the same kind of success. You never know. Everything happens for a reason. Frindell will be ready when he comes here. Frindell, Bedard, Burakovsky, Moore, Nazar, Tavo, Bertuzzi, Donato, Lardis, Doc, Dickinson, Mikheyev. Doc, Dickinson, Mikheyev. Mikheyev's the other person. Although I think Dickinson gets dealt. You're also missing Ryan Green. So I think all right, let's do this, guys. You go Frindell here. You go Ryan Green, 3C. With I like this too. I like these two. I think you keep Bert there, or you put Tavo with them, and then you put Bert on the third line with Green, Lardis, Bertuzzi. Green, Lardis, Teravainen, Bertuzzi, Nazar, Moore, Doc, Mikheyev, Doc, Mikheyev, Sasha Boisvert. I think you should resign Mikheyev, to be honest with you. I think you should. You're not going to have to, especially like we picked him up as like a cap dump. Like he was like an overpaid player. So it's like if you re-sign him, you're probably not going to pay him more than that. This is super. This ended. He came to us as an overpay. This is like a discount, honestly, for how good Ilya Mikheyev has been since he's been on the Blackhawks. He had 20 goals last year. If Moore's a long-term second-line winger, that would be such a win. I think that's kind of what he's looking like. Slags. Oh, yeah, Slags. Slags there on that fourth line. Wait, but who plays? Is Slaggert, like, are we having him play center? You guys understand not every prospect is going to hit, right? You do realize that every single one of these prospects is hitting? Like, you realize that, like, Ryan Green is clearly going to be a long time NHL player. Oliver Moore is clearly going to be a long time NHL player. Frank Nazar is obviously, Frank Nazar is going to be a superstar. Connor Bedard's generational. Colton Dach is clearly going to be a really solid bottom six forward in the league for a long time. He's big, he's physical, he's direct. He knows exactly what his job is. He sticks up for his teammates, right? Sorry, I'm talking about Colton Dach and circling him, and it's cropped. Yes, Nick Lardis is up in the air. Sure. Nick Lardis is up in the air. Sure. Roman Kanserov is up in the air. You know exactly, you know Frundell's not going to be a bust. His game is just too translatable. He's super good defensively. He's physical. He's massive. He's built like a truck. I don't know. I think what we've seen from Kyle Davidson, it feels like more of our prospects hit than don't. So I'll say that. Let's go. Third period. And finish strong here. Normally third period is like our best period. Normally the Blackhawks come alive in the third period. I feel like routinely it has been the best period for this team. Yeah, and also, yes, Lardis is currently ripping up the AHL. That is also a good point, is that Nick Lardis has been just fine in the pro game in the AHL. So obviously there's a chance that it doesn't translate to the NHL level for sure. But they said that he wasn't going to be able to adapt to the pro game, and he already is. So, you know. Oh, wait, I didn't even say anything about Kanserov when I was building that lineup. No, maybe Kanserov's your fourth line center at the start. Maybe you go like Dach, Mikheyev, Kanserov on your fourth line. Ooh. Mikheyev there to help speak Russian to Kanserov to help like ease him in, help him out, communicate with him well. And you just put grinders on his line. You just put Dach and Mikheyev on his line to just work for him. Boy, Vera has a cannon too. We've got too much talent. We've got too many guys. Frundell had best shot in the draft. Yeah, dude. You got so many shooters coming. Trigger finger itching. Sorry, that was cringe. All right, Seattle dumps it in. Spencer Knight plays it. Nice pass to Nazar. Drops it for Rinzel. Stretch pass to Green. Goes off his stick. I think that puck was bouncing a little bit. Nice work from Kaiser there to get that puck to Bedard. Oh, dangerous pass for Bedard, but it works out. He releases Wyatt Kaiser. Oh, he thought whoever was there was going to enter the zone with him, and he didn't. Nice work from Bertuzzi there. Gets it up to Bedard. Bedard tries to dangle too. Gets dispossessed. John Mustard. I'm not going to lie. I don't know if John Mustard is going to find his way onto this roster. Dude, and you got like Merrick Van Acker. Dude, there's too many guys. There's too many. I'm looking at moving some of those prospects, then waiting on them to develop. I mean, development feels like it's happening faster than ever before. Like, it feels like the league's getting so young. I mean, this team's in a playoff spot off the back of a bunch of 21-year-old players, Like, you're probably not going to have to wait too long for Anton Frundell to become effective, And by the time Kanserov's here, he's going to be, 22? Penalty coming up to the Hawks, yeah. Is that on Dach? He gets called for those stick penalties a lot. Oh, it was Mickey. That's not good. Like our best penalty killers in the box right now. It's not ideal. Yeah. Yeah, you're getting called for that all day, even though Evans was really smart and intentionally held his stick. You're still getting called for that. You see how he like literally puts it into his midsection and then pins his elbow down? It was a good play. That's gamesmanship right there. If you ain't cheating, you ain't competing. It's a heads-up play to draw penalty. Nazar gets it out immediately off the draw. Mason West is 5 years away from this team, so Mason West could be a player too, but he is. The Blackhawks might have a Stanley Cup win before Mason West makes it to this team. Oh, Murphy just lost an edge. Brutal skating. Get back over there, buddy. Here's Beniers for Seattle. They're passing around back point. Stevenson on the left side. Terrible pass. Wow, to no one. Tries a no-looker. Goes all the way back to Decord, who makes a really good pass. Now Stevenson's in again. That's a better pass. Knight makes the save, though. Eberle has it. Green closes him down. Here's Stevenson to Eberle. Back to Dunn. Back to Eberle. Oh, what a pass. Thank God Beniers just fanned on that. That was going to be a grade A look. Look at Moore battle. Oh, I don't think Green knew that he could have passed that to Moore right there. Ovi going to play for 10 more years? No, he's not. Murphy, attaboy. Murphy gets it out. Only 20 seconds left. Really good kill here from the Hawks, especially with Mikheyev being the guy in the box. They didn't really give them a whole lot. Back to full strength. Doc lifts it. No, please. Oh, gosh. Every time a guy makes a little flip play like that along the boards, I'm scared that thing's just going out. Oh. Montour just pulled a move on Bedard there. Bedard tried to take that off of him. Not the best pass from Levchinov to Grzelcyk there. Didn't really give him much to work with. Just kind of flipped it into his midsection. Oh, geez. Oh, no, they score. Shot from the point. Just like caroms off 4 people in front of the net. And it gets in the back of the net. And just like that, we are within 1. Buckle up. Buckle up. Who? This is their 4th line? Oh, my gosh. Yeah, it literally just bounced off of 2 guys. That's how you got to beat Spencer Knight. Unfortunately for the other teams. You just got to hope you get some lucky bounces. We're fine. We're fine. We should have all, like, this is a great, I love being in the spot. I'm actually kind of glad that that goal happened. Now it's like pressure's on. Close the game. You know, this is a great learning experience. A great situation for these young players to be in. Close the game out. You know, it's close. It's a 1-goal game. You got 15 minutes left. You've been the better team. Close it out. Let's see it. Bad call on the no icing. I didn't even see it. I'm not bothered. I'm not bothered. Go get another insurance goal. Go put these guys away. Here's Bedard. Nice move. Oh, loses the puck, though. That would have been nifty. Vlasic dumps it in. Bedard can't get to it. Seattle gets it out. Good work from Bertuzzi. Backtracking. Plays it up the boards to Lafferty, who maybe got a piece of it. No, icing. You're walking your dog listening to the play-by-play. That's elite. That's elite. You don't need... Who needs a broadcast when you can just throw on my stream and hear me scream? At least you'll know when a goal happens, Crystal. That's for sure. Perfect Situation by Weezer. Cue it. Oh, is this his first NHL game? Good on the young fella. His team of NHL vets can't score. What icing gets waved off here? No icing on the Hawks. Seattle's got to play it. And they do. Here's Schwartz into the Hawks zone. Oh, no, he makes a good pass. Great save. Another great save from Spencer Knight to keep them in it on Chandler Stevenson. A couple of really good looks for him. A turnover on the Blackhawks. Oh, no, another blast. Good save, Knight. 3 great saves from Spencer Knight in the span of 10 seconds to keep the Blackhawks with the 1-goal lead. Let's tighten the ship. Let's tighten things up a bit here, chat. It's not been a great couple minutes for the Blackhawks. Knight is great. His parents drove 30 hours. Did they play the Kanye song? And it's in back 30 hours. Dude, I love that. Dude, I need to listen to that song tonight. That song's nostalgic. It's called 30 Hours, right? I remember being nervous to do Victoria's Secret till I pictured everybody with their clothes off. Chicago, St. Louis to Chicago. It's getting hot in here. Oh my gosh, that song is so fire. Dude, I used to listen to that song like going to bed every single night in high school. Banger. And he drove about 30 hours. Ice starting to look tilted in Kraken's favor. It was just the power play. It was just the power play. They'll get their legs back after this TV timeout. No tweak, no tweak. We've got the better team here, boys. We got the better team. I agree, though. Kraken have looked better the past few minutes. They'll snap back into it. Blashill's gonna draw something up. We're gonna come out of this TV timeout looking like the faster team. It's a 1-goal lead. Don't get comfortable. They can't be comfortable. Weather the storm, boys. Yep. Go back on the attack, Hawks. Off your heels, boys. Yeah, let's start attacking. I agree. No need to don't invite them. Don't invite the attack. You're so much faster than these guys. Just keep attacking. Maybe don't pinch. You don't have the defenseman pinching super high, but the forwards should be looking for cookies, in my opinion. The forwards should be looking for cookies. Dial something up, Blash. He will. He will. Our guy will do something. Our guy's got us. Ozone draw here. Come on, Bedsy. Let's win this thing. Snap this one back, kid. Bedard gets tossed out and not Stevenson? Stevenson went first there. I guess I just don't know the rules. I don't know how Bedard's getting tossed out of that draw. I don't know puck. I don't know how that's happening. That's gutless. Need Artie to score a goal and start losing his shit at center ice. That'd be crazy. He gets it out of the zone. Bedard just kind of kicks it through the neutral zone. Battle. Kraken come up with it. Uh-oh. Wright's shot gets deflected. Grizzlick gets muscled off the puck and then falls down. Artie loses his stick. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Oh, no. They scored again. Oh, another deflected shot from the point. That's gutless. That's gutless. I was literally just about to comment about Grizzlick and Levshinov being out there on the ice together. Oh, Knights, I think, has got to have that one. Let's see. Oh, there was a gnarly screen. He didn't really see it, and I think it might have went off Levshinov's butt a little bit. Timeout, I agree. I agree. More than ever. Call it. Please. You've played such a solid defensive game all night. And it's not like they're really getting cooked. It's just been a couple shots from the point that have found their way into the back of the net. It's not like it's been howler mistakes. Obviously, you'd wish they'd be a little stronger on some of those battles behind the net and maybe come up with one of those pucks, but I don't think it's really been like there wasn't like a glaring... Yeah, he was screened by Levshinov and whatever forward that was for Seattle there. Shit, man. Oh, and it went right under Knight's blocker. Growing pains here? Yeah, for sure. Got to get better at closing out games like this. Oh, it was a great tip stick from Wright. Yeah, I mean, what are we going to do? Get upset about that? Like, that was a good play. It was a shot from the point with a nasty tip. In a really good screen. Like, not much we can do there. I said Knight might want to have that. I take that back. That's impossible. He had his blocker in the right spot. It just got tipped underneath. A lot of game left. A lot of game left. Let's end this in regulation. Don't give these guys a point. Murphy passes it to Donato, who just kind of tips it into the offensive zone. Seattle breaks it out. Knight plays it behind his net. Passes it up for Murphy. Oh, he doesn't have a stick, does he? Nice. Nazar gets on it and just lifts it out. Smart play from him. Morse might save the icing with his speed. Oh, doesn't get there quite. Close. You like baseball too? Not a big baseball guy, but when the Cubs are hot, I'll watch the Cubs. Sox have, regular season baseball is just like a waste of time. I go to the can, what happens? Just a couple of shots from the point that got tipped. It was basically the same goal twice over. Just deflected shots from the point that squeaked past Knight. I think that's the only way this team's going to be able to score on us. Is like off the cycle shots from the point. They've not been able to skate past any of our defensemen tonight. It's just like killing these games. It's just about, I feel like so much of it is just about getting the puck out of your zone. Like you need to be able to break it out. And then you need to be able to just possess the puck in the O-zone as much as possible. And they haven't been able to do that so far in this third period. After that Mikheyev power play, it's kind of just been easy sledding for Seattle, unfortunately. It's hard being a Sox fan. Yeah. Real men watch the Sox. I'm not a real man. I guess we'll take that if it means I don't have to watch the Sox. Sausage and chocolate protein shake time. Literally, it's like I've had that meal before. Chicken sausage. Kaiser carries for the Blackhawks. Watch him skate. Over to Bertuzzi. They blow it dead offsides. Okay. Was that offsides? It didn't look like it. Bro, who is this guy that they're showing on the broadcast? I don't have the audio on. Are they interviewing him? Is that an actor or something? Am I supposed to know who that is? Who is that? Jim Belushi. Okay, that's who it is. I'm like, dude, I have no clue who this fool is. Go Cards. Not that. Green carries it out. I should say Green carries it back. Passes to Bertuzzi, who tries to chip it in. Doesn't get past Dunn, though. Now they're back to their bullshit trap shit in the neutral zone, man. We're having trouble here. Good hit from Green in the corner. Oh, no. Good save from Knight. Bedard gets on it. Makes a pass to Bertuzzi, who can't handle the puck. Please, boys. Come on. They need to start a Let's Go Hawks chant in there or something. Boys have no momentum right now. Good stick from Donato there in the neutral zone. Nice defensive work from Vlasic. Passes it to Lafferty, who dumps it in. Yeah, unfortunately, this is kind of what we're stuck doing right now, the way they're playing. Just having to dump it in and try to get on it. These guys got to get off the ice. They're gassed. Good shift from those guys, though. We've got possession now. Let's see if we can enter the zone. Vlasic with the stretch pass. It gets tipped into the zone. Nazar skated past Montour. Probably should have just tried to play the body there. Kaiser loses his stick. That's not good. Good work from Connor Murphy here to just pin Stevenson up against the boards. Moore tries to make a pass. It almost goes bad for him. Murphy's just going to play it up the wall to no one. Kraken still have it. Murphy lays a hit. Nice work from Kaiser there. There we go. Now we break out. Nazar carrying. I know he's gassed, but he's using that speed. What a pass to Rinzel. Oh, fans on the shot. Put that thing into the corner. Rinzel plays it to Grzelcyk. Passes it to Green. Green passes one to Bertuzzi, but it's bouncing. I don't think I've ever seen Tyler Bertuzzi settle a bouncing puck in my life. Not his strong suit. Bedard passes it back to Grzelcyk, who passes it over to Rinzel, who's going to try to break out. He's just going to lift it forward. Bedard tries to skate onto it, gets swatted away. Vlasic's on the ice now. Gosh, this guy looks like he's skating so fast. Alex Vlasic. How is Bertuzzi still out there? Bedard retreats and is going to settle it down. I think this line's going to go for a change here. Levshinov passes it back to Bedard, though. He's going to do a couple dangles in the neutral zone and then dump it in, go for a change. Third line out here for the Hawks. Kraken are in. Good defensive play from Kaiser. Nice. Hawks come up with it. Here's Mikheyev into the offensive zone. Backhands it around the boards. Decord plays it. Makes a really nice pass there. That was great work from Joey Decord. Shit. Gosh, these guys just can't get past Wyatt Kaiser. It's beautiful. Donato gets checked. Puck bounces free to Doc. He gets it in. Decord plays it behind his net. Vlasic gets on it. Spins off a defender. Passes it to Moore, who moves into the offensive zone with a bit of speed. He's getting hooked and grabbed. He shakes the defenseman off of him. Oh, loses the puck. Lost the handle of it. He's going to be able to make a nice pass there. Alex Vlasic's an absolute giant and is able to keep this puck in. Decord has been playing the puck really well, unfortunately, for the Chicago Blackhawks the past few minutes. He's been really helping the Seattle Kraken get the puck out of their zone. Burt not paying attention. Moore needs to slow down. I mean, he shouldn't. He got that guy off of him. It's just the puck got stuck in his skates a little bit there. He wasn't able to make the pass. The speed is what was able to get that defender off of him. Uh-oh. This one's bouncing. Stevenson gets on it. Oh, no. Oh, no. What a save from Knight. Bedard makes a diving desperation play defensively. Gosh, I'm getting anxious, guys. Montour keeps it in. Puck rolls all the way to Schwartz. Blast from the point. It gets deflected. It breaks Stevenson's stick, I think. Or just knocked it out of his hands. Yeah, these guys have all been out here for over a minute. Now they're hemmed in. Montour gets up in the play. Nice! Just coughed up the puck. Is that Bedard? Bedard's in on a breakaway. Come on! Oh, that's got to be a penalty. Oh my gosh, his stick gets lifted at the last second. They don't call it. Oh my gosh, that would have blown the roof off that fucking place. Can you imagine? Knight makes a save. And now we've got a whistle. What's the whistle? Bedard wanted a penalty there. I want to see it again. Wonder if they missed the slash. Bedard got an unsportsmanlike conduct for yelling at the ref. He got an unsportsmanlike conduct for yelling at the ref. Show it again. Don't cut the... Oh my gosh, they're going to commercial. I wanted to see the fucking replay. That's brutal. That's brutal, man. I think they missed a call on that. I think it was like a slash. I think his stick was in his hands. I think he got slashed up high, like in the mitts, and really wanted a penalty there. Generally, that should be a penalty shot. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Yo, I'm streaming right now. What's up? Yeah, let me text you in a bit. No worries. Peace out. Oh my gosh. This is brutal. That goes from bad to worse. He's got to keep his mouth shut, man. Like, it wasn't a penalty. Oh, they didn't even they showed like one highlight of it. If a guy uses his stick and it hits the offensive player's stick in between his hands, like up high by his hands, that normally gets called. Even if it's stick on stick, if it's that high, it normally gets called. Yeah, that's a hook! It's in his hands! What are you talking about? It was stick on stick. It was in his hand. It was on his... The stick was on his hands. What are you talking about? What are we talking about? That's brutal, man. That's brutal. Brutal call. Brutal no call. And then he gets the unsportsmanlike. Terrible. Stick hit his hands? Yeah, obviously. Literally hit his glove. Oh, great. Knight makes the first save. Here's done at the point. Gets a pass through Nazar. Is that Tolvanen? Who the fuck even is this on the right half wall for them? These bums. Bum-ass team. Here's Stevenson. Oh, he finds Beniers. Shit. Missed. Not by much, though. Here's Dunn. His shot gets tipped wide. Nice play from Vlasic. Good pass to Teravainen, who gets it out of the zone. Bullshit. No call turns into PK. Yeah, it's really brutal. That's gutless. It's all right. We're gonna win. We're gonna have our ball don't lie moment. Don't worry. Bedsy will win. Bedsy will score the game winner. Ball don't lie. They carry it into the zone. They get set up. Here's Marchment. Goes behind the net. Passes it to Montour. Oh, his shot gets deflected. Here's Evans. Good defensive work from Green. 12 seconds left on the kill. Crevier moves up to close a guy down. Montour. No way! They fucking score! Montour to Schwartz back door. I mean, that is so bullshit. That is as bad as it gets. That's as bad as it fucking gets, man. I'm sick to my stomach. The no call turns into a power play. They get scored on. They blow a 2-0 lead. That's brutal. That's brutal. Ah. Fuck. That got through Kaiser. I hate the Kraken so much. Yeah, I mean, that franchise is cooked. Like they did the entry draft like such fucking morons. Like they're never gonna be, and like they have no direction. They have a couple of good young players, but emphasis on the good. They don't have a single great young player. And then they've just got a bunch of aging veterans. They don't have a single high end talent. They're just like They're the most meh. They're not good enough to be in the draft lotto. Like they're never going to win the draft lotto. They're not good enough to make the playoffs. Hawks call a timeout here. Why are we calling a timeout? Oh, is he trying to look at the replay? Maybe see if there was an offsides or something? Kraken, yeah, and not to mention they play the most boring brand of hockey. Like their defensive structure is so sleeper. It's so resident sleeper. Shane Wright is a stud. No, he's not. I mean, like, what are we calling a stud? Like, you know, like Shane Wright's fine. Shane Wright's not like a guy he's not a cornerstone piece that you're building around. Get a grip. You want to see a stud? 98. Connor Bedard, that's a stud. I still can't believe there was no penalty on that Bedard breakaway. That's shocking to me. It's a full team of Jason Dickinsons. Yeah, it's like Ryan Donato's, Ilya Makhayev's, Jason Dickinsons all throughout the lineup. It's whatever, you know. They're competitive. You know, they're competitive each night. If that's what you want. You want a team that's competitive, that, you know, is just going to lose out and like miss the playoffs by a few points every year. You should be a fan of the Seattle Kraken. That's what I'd do. Oh, this zebra hit the ice. Good, buddy. That's what you deserve for that missed call. You deserve to get knocked over. Artem Levshinov took that personally. Artie took that no call personally and just collided with the ref. Too much time in D zone. Yeah, I mean they should have done a better job of killing off this game for sure. But I mean it's hard not to feel like you got done dirty after that no call turned into an unsportsmanlike, turned into a power play goal with 3 minutes left, you know? Nice. Hawks come up with that puck. Honestly, I was going to say just drop it and try to make sure you have possession. Knight makes his way to the bench. Extra attacker on. Nazar passes it back to... no one was at the point. No one was there. Nazar carries it in. Plays it behind his back. Decord tries to ring it around the boards. Bedard gets it to Green. Green gets dispossessed, but it comes to Nazar. Nazar loses the puck now. Nice work by Bertuzzi to keep that in. Oh, good pass! Bedard! Oh, his shot gets blocked! Oh, and it hurt whoever blocked that. Keep this in here. You got an injured player out there. Bedard toe drag gets shoved. Fuck! Icing. Icing on Seattle. 46 seconds. Lindgren might be injured. Good. Honestly, after that hit on Burakovsky in the first period, yeah, he was straight into his hand. Yeah, I hope that hurts. That bogus ass hit you laid earlier in the game. Fuck him. No, he's still out there. He's fine. It hit him like right in the palm. Just smarts a little. He's fine. Nice win by Ryan Green. Here's Teravainen. Oh, he gets into Nazar. Puck's still loose. Decord covers. Oh, that was such a good look. That tip from Nazar. I'm stressed, man. I'm stressing right now. F him, he can't take a joke? Huh? Who? Who can't take a joke? Did Green get tossed out, or is Teravainen taking this? Attaboy Bertuzzi. Nazar. Back to the point, Levshinov. Over to Bedard. Yeah, how is that broken stick still on the ice? Or did that just happen again? What's this whistle? Oh, Decord grabbed it? Oh my gosh. This is so ass, dude. That's so bullshit. Dude, they dominated the first two periods of this game. I can't believe the events that have unfolded since that second intermission. Crazy. Attaboy Bedsy. Here's Levshinov on his backhand over to Nazar. Oh, he gets it into Donato. Oh, who just trips on it. Donato's been fanning on so many shots. No! It fucking bounce on Artie and it gets out of the zone. That's the game. Fuck off. Damn. Trap game? Yeah, it was a trap game. That was the definition of a trap game. Vegas made a call instead of these refs. Hey, we need you guys to be complete fucking morons and miss a call here and then tee up Bedard for an unsportsmanlike. Refs sold that shit. Oh, man. This Kraken team has our number. It's so weird. It's so weird. Like, they're so ass. They're so slow. They just play such a boring trap. They get a couple of lucky bounces. That first goal, ping-ponging off of two guys in front of the net. It's crazy. Dude, it's a regular season. Who are you, bro? Telling me to relax. Like, I'm sorry, you are not a passionate individual. Sorry. Go somewhere else. It's not that deep. You just don't care about the sport like I do. I don't know what to tell you. You don't know ball. Whatever. If I was a Seattle Kraken fan, I probably wouldn't care that much about this sport either. I probably wouldn't get very worked up if I was a Seattle Kraken fan because they fucking suck. Because it's not a very, I don't know, exciting team to root for or watch. I would not be a very passionate sports fan if I was a Seattle Kraken fan. Kick them off? No, I don't need to kick people out. I'll just make fun of them. I don't care. You can come back and talk shit. I don't mind it. You just don't know puck. Refs sucked. I mean, yeah, you got to close that game out. Too much time in your own end in the third period. You got to be more aggressive, I think. I would like to see that Mikheyev penalty again. I don't even remember it. That after it kind of all went downhill after Mikheyev takes that penalty. And yeah, it was like they didn't really do anything on that power play. The Hawks killed off that power play pretty well, but man, they just kept it in our zone and they just kept cycling, and they got a couple to the net. These are one of those like growing pain losses. Hawks were running around the third. It's on them. You don't know the sport very well. Like, I can tell you don't really know You don't really know this game very well, so I'm not going to really get upset too much by what you have to say. Hawks blew it. Don't blame it on the refs. That's a weak excuse. It's not. I'm not. How many times are you guys fucking deaf? The morons in here that have not heard me say multiple times that the Blackhawks blew a 2-goal lead, that the Blackhawks spent way too much time in their own end, that the Blackhawks, Ilya Mikheyev took a penalty and then it was downhill from there. You guys not hearing that? Is that not clocking to you? Brain dead individuals. Good night, Lee. Soldiers, back tomorrow. It's a tough travel day for this team, but they're back tomorrow night against Buffalo. Another super winnable game. Yeah, it sucks they didn't get a point tonight. It feels like you got gypped. Like, I won't lie. Yeah, we got. They blew the 2-goal lead, but they didn't, that penalty was bullshit. Like, they should have not had that power play that they scored on. Like that, you can say all you want that the Blackhawks blew a 2-goal lead. They did. Connor Bedard was in on a breakaway, got penalized. The ref didn't call it, and then the ref gave him an unsportsmanlike for complaining about the no call. So you can definitely feel like you can. It's not an excuse. Like, I'm not making an excuse. I'm just saying what happened. I just watched the game. That's what happened. Bad. Unlucky. Post game coming out. Unfortunately, we are robbed of a what's it called? Of listening to our GOAT tonight. No type of way. These refs made me feel some type of way, I won't lie. Some type of way. Anyway. Thanks for hanging out. Back again tomorrow. Winnable game tomorrow. Get back tomorrow. Post game dropping in like an hour and a half. Watch it tomorrow morning if you got to go to bed. I'll have it up by, I don't know. Hopefully I can have it up in an hour. No Mr. Homie Kwan. Yeah, unfortunately no Rich Homie Kwan tonight. It happens. But unfortunately you are blaming the refs, Tard. Okay. All right, buddy. I thought Blashill was going to blow his lid after that BS call. 6-on-5 should have scored. What are these like? These rage baiters in chat. Chat, we're getting to a level. Had 100 people like for that entire third period. We're getting to the level where it's just random people on the internet coming in and baiting. Fans from other teams talking shit. We're getting to that level, baby. I love it. Calling me a tard. I'm not even going to ban him. I don't even care. It means nothing to me. We win tomorrow. We can flush this game. It sucks that you didn't get a point. It sucks. It was right there. So whatever. Got to be better in the third period. Got to close these games out. I need to save it for the post game. I'm saving it for the post game. Love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow.